Rodrigo Duterte has joined an inglorious list of presidents, dictators and warlords who have been brought before the International Criminal Court in The Hague. Appearing via video link due to fatigue from his journey, it was with a diminished demeanour, rather than his usual defiance, that the former president of the Philippines confirmed his name.
I am Rodrigo Duterte.
Before the charges against him were read out.
Concluded that there were reasonable grounds to believe that Mr. Duterte is criminally responsible as an alleged indirect co-perpetrator for the crime against humanity of murder.
Duterte's arrest on Tuesday sent shockwaves through the Philippines, reigniting divisions he created in a population that either adores or deplores him for his deadly war on drugs. It was a defining moment in Filipino history, which his lawyer described as kidnapping.
The whole world has witnessed the degrading fashion in which a former president of a sovereign country was bundled into a private aircraft and summarily transported to The Hague. To us lawyers, this would be called an extrajudicial rendition. To the less legally inclined, it was a pure and simple kidnapping.
Justice for the victims of Duterte's crime! Justice!
Outside the court, a small group gathered calling for Duterte to be held accountable.
Send him back! Send him back!
An equal number of Duterte supporters demanded his release. His daughter, who is currently Vice President of the Philippines, is also in the Netherlands to support her father.
He repeatedly said, do not leave the country, do not leave the Philippines. So I told him that when we are able to meet with the legal team, that I will immediately return home.
Duterte is the first former Asian leader to be arrested by the global court. The ICC has issued 60 arrest warrants and made 11 convictions. Congolese war leader Thomas Lubanga was the first to be sentenced for conscripting child soldiers. Former Yugoslavian President Slobodan Milosevic was the first ex-head of state to stand trial, but died in his cell before the verdict. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu are on the latest ICC Most Wanted list. Rodrigo Duterte has openly admitted having killing squads who targeted drug users and dealers. Estimates for the death toll range from more than 6,000 reported by the police to at least 30,000 claimed by human rights groups.
President Duterte was the one who said, kill them. He literally said, kill them in public meetings. And there is plenty of evidence demonstrating that the police was receiving cash in exchange of killings.
Duterte will return to court in September, when judges will rule if there is enough evidence to proceed to a trial. If convicted, Rodrigo Duterte could face a maximum of life in prison. Debbie Edward, News at 10.